Hello, yours. Welcome to CodeForAny. Fruit markets apps inside today need to user sides. So need to call this here this home list API. We need to call here. First of all, need to get this here the subcategory list, and also need to get this here the fruit list. And need to target inside the API. We need to not put inside the inner joins with here the price tables. That's why I need to not showing here the price today. Now we need to how to call this here the home API, and then after also need to set this screen inside design, so need to integrate here the data. Now need to first of all the calling this here the API, need to copy here for this API, and we need to write down here the have dots and to getting this here the home, and also need to go here the definitions and to write down here the new API for the home. Now to get here the home API home like here's, and also need to write down here home. Now save here for this, and to use this here form, close here this globe and to replace here, and now need to create here the array list subcategory array like here like this blank. We need to configure, now need to copy here, and we need to replace with here this query for this results for this payloads. We need to setting here for this data, and also need to pass this here the parameters for to passing here the main category for selecting main underscore get underscore id, and to pass this here the need to add the characters is good map string, and set here the dynamic parameters. Need to fix this type of parameters, and need to pass this here this value, and need to put here for this data, and we need to set here and to save here. Then after we need to first of all to getting this API data, and we need to check here if selecting need to get array in length more than 0, and we need to call here the API home, and we need to pass here the parameters like semicolons, and to pass this here the value category array dot first, and we need to that's here the main get score id, and we need to call here to string like here's into calling here's. Now we need to copy here's, and we need to write down here the conditions of the applying here the markets. We need to find out here these events for text fields after the search, and click events after we need to set here. Need to set here the index of value of the selecting index. Otherwise, you need to directly use this here this object. Here's this is right, and we need to find out here the data for this specific category. If here not found, then we need to call here this data inside. We need to clean here and outside. So need to also put here after getting here any errors because no data. Next, we need to call here and integrations. Now need to check here first of all the response for this database. Need to set here the breakpoints. Now need to restart this app again, and you need to wait for the calling this API and to getting here the response. Now need to get CS. Now need to check here the response. Get here the zero data of the this UI. Now need to set, and you need to select this here the root, and we need to check here the index value, and we need to items inside the get here the list mix fruits and categories like subtitles. We need to getting this years. We need to showing like this data. Need to check here payloads, item list. Inside need to get this here the maps, categories, and subtitles also need to show. And inside into items need to showing here for this data. We need to showing here the apples like we need to check it. Now this is what the calling here. Now need to save and we need to integrate inside this data. Now we need to use this here the for each. Need to call here for this list. Need to configure here search icons. Then after we need to putting here the organic fruits like here. Need to write down. So need to setting here the section titles. Then after we need to giving this here the some space. Need to call here for this here. Now need to write down here. Need to set here the list view builder with separators and we need to set here text in text and return this here descriptions. Here's separator builders like here's we need to use this here the space got here data we need to pass here set here the column childs semicolons like here's we need to process these alignments we need to set the list. Now after this configures we need to pass this here the physics we need to setting here never scrolls physics we need to set and sync graph also need to write down here for this list. After we need to set here the separators we need to call this here context index and need to call this here the view not view to call here the maybe no needs here the separators we need to call here the remove here separator parts. Now need to set this here the data and we need to set here the subcategory array dot like so need to calling here and need to clean this all data need to apply here list and we need to calling like here. Now need to set here the titles of this category. Need to check here the response. Main category vegetables. Then after the cat names need to use here. Now need to first of all to get this here the data where object is equal to sub array index of value. We need to get here set here. Now need to copy here the objects like here and we need to write down here the informations of the cat name to string like implements and now offers need to not set showing here that's why I need to set here the blank and after subtitles also need to provide here now again so need to copy about this value and need to paste here and then after so need to configure this here the names of these categories so need to set here the subtitles for the text so need to paste here and apply here and then after so need to configure this here the item organics and to get here the array of this index we need to calling here for this data item array is equal to object and we need to get this here the name items as list like this item arrays. Now need to copy and we need to set here the years and we need to get this years item array like need to get this for this data and also need to pass this here the fruit cells. Now need to go inside here the definitions and we need to first of all to set this here the titles of years and also need to configure this here the image. First of all, also need to configure here the titles need to set here's. Now need to find out here's objects ratings. Maybe you need to set here the directly 5.0. Need to set here's. Then after set here the titles, need to set here the items. Now need to paste here's, and also need to set this price as a static dollars slash one given this years, and we need to set here the like years and set here the per slash kg. Like, so need to configurations for this unit. Tomorrow need to fix this here the this API, need to updates, and we need to show like this data. Like, we need to configurations are the needs here, need to configures. Now need to save here. Now make sure, so need to configure this here the image. We need to also need to configure. Now need to go inside here the admin parts, and we need to check this here the items, and items add item list, need to item row, and to use this here the catch-ups. And again, so need to go inside here the home tab screens, root cells, need to definitions, and we need to set here the clip track, need to use these years, replace these years, and we need to change here covers, cut these all things, replace years, remove these cells, import this here package, and we need to years, and we need to also here this path image links here configurations, and we need to save this all parts. We need to restart this app and make sure, so need to select indexed, maybe here the fix this issue. Go inside the home tabs and select tabs is equal to set by defaults, like this. Restart, get here the list, select here the fruits, and we need to not parts of this here the maps, so need to check here the subtitles, checked items, and we need to get this here the maps here, making here the issue inside the API. First of all, need to fix this here, need to check this here the API inside the Node.js, and need to put here for these items array results item, limit pi, and after that I'll get this here, maybe helper dot reload result. Restart this app, select here this fruit, and we need to check this here the logs for this API response. We need to get here the only one results. That's why I need to make it like this here the issue. Need to fetch here because here making here the only one query. Need to way right way is need to check here if conditions, we need to put here results plan then to once more than one, then we need to call this internal logics. If not, then we need to call this here the results index of value, not syntax. So maybe we need to do this here the items is equal to need to write down here the results like implements and to save and to restart this years should do fix years like years. Now again we need to restart this app and we need to check again, select this year's fruits and to showing like this year's like this and fix this year's issue. If you like this video, please give the thumbs up. If you're new user, so please subscribe my channels and press the notification bell icon. You can get every new video notifications and awesome content. If you have any question, so please write down the comment sections. I will help you and sort out your issue. Everyone have a nice day. Goodbye and take care.